Welcome to another episode of the Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Get to heaven before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for the lady, the apple of my eye. I want to get to heaven before I die. I want to walk with the Holy Ghost down the darker alleys, along the brighter coast. From gospel Sunday mornings to drunken evening toast, I want to walk with the Holy Ghost. Well, if you're waiting on the afterlife, you will wait forever. There ain't no good place we can't go together, and as good as it could ever be, life here could be better. If you're waiting on the afterlife, you will wait forever. I want to get to heaven before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for the lady, the apple of my eye. I want to get to heaven before I die. Hear the angels when they sing, sitting on clouds, plucking on those strings. In the world of winter, summer, fall, and spring, I want to hear the angels when they sing. Well, if you're waiting on the afterlife, you will wait forever. There ain't no good place we can't go together, and as good as it could ever be, life here could be better. If you're waiting on the afterlife, you will wait forever. I want to get to heaven before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for the lady, the apple of my eye. I want to get to heaven before I die. I want to get to heaven before I die. I want to get to heaven before I die. I want to get to heaven before I die. I didn't want to leave once I got in. Hey, welcome to practice. So glad I decided to start with that one. I would have thought there's no way I could have messed that up, but there was a way I could mess that up. Here, wait, I just remembered I should send a text out. It might be too late to send this after practice, so while I'm thinking of it, let me just zip this out to the boys real quick. I reached out to him earlier, finally broke the conversation that I feel like we've been procrastinating a little bit, and said, we haven't really talked about this yet, but, and I can understand why, but ... suits? ? And I got it, all affirmatives coming back. Zoot suits, the whole works. Game on. We're going for it. Hey, J-Dog, good to see you. Dark Czar, Funky Foot First, Beans, Magpie. Hey, everybody. Lex just left. We had a really fun session. He came over working on some of these new songs that I've been recording. And, oh, man. Before he walked in the house, Just Isn't Me, the demo sounded like this. I've tried 100 hats and everyone apart. Which is nice and everything, but he just left and now it's sounding like this. I've tried 100 hats, and everyone a part of me wanted to be that. Yeah, I cut off some of the master bus plugins on that mix, so it's a little quieter. But we are finding the groove, we're unlocking it, finding the space. It was a really fun session. Yeah! Standing in the middle of the five and dime, forgetting what I come in for. Sometimes I think I've lost my mind, but how can you really be sure? Everyone around me's slowing down, I'm pushing my pedal to the floor. Picking myself a wild Irish rose, growing right here in the store. Bottle of wine's $4.59 with tax $4.83. If it was $4.59, that bottle'd be mine, but with tax it's just out of reach. So I bum a dime from a passerby, paper bag, why yes sir, please. Hope the stars above got room enough for my wild Irish rose and me. Alongside Lewis Creek, just thinking about skipping stones. Sat a while by the railroad tracks till the train whistle moved me on. I climbed to the top of Gypsy Hill, drank my fill and made my home. Oh, think of me if you happen to see that empty bottle of wild Irish rose. Jay says, nice picking. It's funny, I was thinking just the opposite. I regretted not having the right harmonica on once I started that tune. I didn't have any way to give myself some cover. So I just decided to step out. All right, I see the requests rolling in. Let's just hop right in there. What do you say, Gus? You with me? You ready? Wait just a second, Nathan. Hold on. All right. Okay, go. Oh, I'm on the porch. Sorry, Gus. My fault. Got to do it in the window. Let me go into the window here. I was about to unleash that on the porch. Let's try that one more time. Darkzar says, I was more of Mad Dog 2020 as a teen. Oh my goodness. Barf emoji is right. He's MD 2020. I shouldn't even know what that means, but unfortunately I do. We used to do in college this power hour of Mad Dog. That was a shot a minute for an hour before we went out. And it doesn't sound like much because it's not like whiskey or something. That would be a death sentence. You don't really feel it for the first little while. And was it a minute? It might have. I think it was a shot a minute. Mad Dog 2020. I do not recommend that. Do not try this at home, kids. Do not try this in public. Do not try this in outer space. Do not try this in a cave. Do not try this in the woods. Do not try this at the racetrack, the fairgrounds. Do not try this at the ballpark or in school. Do not try this. There's only one place you should maybe try it, and I'm not going to tell you where that is because you might just take me up on it, and it would be a huge mistake. Just don't try it. All right. Oh, it was dark. Wrong about the blues. If you were me, the reminder and shining like sunlight. All right, let's see here. It was dark. I played it so much on piano there, I don't even remember how it goes on guitar. By 20, my tastes were more refined. Well, lucky you. I can't say the same. It all seemed so bright to me, like a room lit forever by a spark. I feel like that reverb's a little heavy here. Let me see. Let me dial that down a little bit. There we go. Thunderbird. Oh, Ryan. I don't think I know much about Thunderbird. I know I've tried it at least once, but it's not something that brings a memory to mind. Check, check, check. I'll tell you though, I'm sure everybody has one of these, and maybe Thunderbird is what you're talking about here, but for me it's Southern Comfort. And I know some people have it with different things, but I can't even be in, because I used to love it. I used to love Southern Comfort, but I had one night in Nambe, New Mexico that still to this day, this was probably 30 some years ago, and I still to this day, I can't even be in the same room when someone opens a bottle of it. Sorry, just thinking about it. Oh, that's a little much. It all seemed so bright to me, like a room lit forever by a spark. I didn't know there were things I couldn't see. I didn't even know it was dark. A sign in the distance was showing me my aim was to leave a mark. I thought the moon was glowing, see, I didn't even know it was dark. I studied the lines of a poet's smile. I traced her and drew out her heart, the kind that's drawn by a little child. I didn't even know it was dark. I was betting the bigger blind, folded like a crane in the park. Drunk it all, tastes like shine. I didn't even know it was dark. I felt my way through a crooked maze, headlong into a dead end from the start. I didn't know that those were the brighter days. I didn't even know it was dark. There's a list of things I'll never know, like how to stop clapping once I start. Still in the back row, shouting, bravo! I didn't even know it was dark. I guess you could say I've seen the light. Saw as the light tore me apart and poured from me the deepest night. I didn't even know it was dark. After all, it was all just talk. Twice I'd been right, but on a lark. Quite like a broken clock. I didn't even know it was dark. I didn't even know it was dark. I didn't even know it was dark. I feel like it's been forever since I sang that song. Good request. Thank you. Finally, the last time through, remembered just how that part goes. Very nice. So maybe y'all might be hearing a familiar rattle that hasn't happened in a long time. It's a little bit annoying, but a little bit exciting. So I dug out my old talisman, my old faithful hippie fiasco kazoo. As you can see, I'm putting it in the window here. This I sort of can't believe it held on for as long as it did. You know, inside a kazoo is just this little piece of wax paper that gives you the buzz. And somehow or another, for all those years, this kazoo, it held on, but it is no longer in there. So I tried with all my might to get this ring off of there, to get in there so I could try to replace the wax. And it's just not going to it's so rusted shut. There's just no way it's going to get broken if I keep trying. So I took it all apart. There's the magic ring that one of the first things I put on my kazoo that I got when I emceed Bobolink. And then there's the bear claw from when my van broke down in Wyoming and I met the guy that ran with Timberjack Joe, the mountain man. And then I found a box of sort of in the package still kazoos. And it was pretty funny because I opened up the first one. I didn't like the sound of it. Opened up another one, and I had a few that were still in the package. And out of the 5 that I tried, only one sounded reasonable, and it's the one that I have now added. Here, I'll go to So here's the new iteration. It's a new harmonica, but it's got my ring on there. It's got the Bobolink ring, and it's got my bear claw. The old one has a classic fiasco sticker. I guess those days are gone. But yeah, so there it is. There we go. The new iteration, 2025. So I guess I'm going to wear this out there, see what happens. Just play it by ear. All right, back to the window proper. Wrong About the Blues is the next request. Oh, it looks like all kinds of good requests are coming in now. All right. Why would you keep looking once you found it? I tried that once and my whole life it took. Like a flash of light by love's first sight, I was blinded. That could have been the last place that I looked. But the whip of youth and myth that said get cracking. There were no hobos, so I had to hop a train. Had to take a cup of water to the desert. And these are the two hands from which that cup was made. I sure do love to don my tail in glory's ribbons. And I would if I could only pick and choose. Then I'd gladly trade all my greatest sad ones for just one chance back at the love I chose to lose. 'Cause I was wrong about the blues. Still it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect line, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. Now I'm springing like all the foolish flowers, the kind February loves to freeze. And I'm swinging away, gotta to get a hit for hours. Any minute now I'll be dropping to my knees, 'cause I got to the top of the mountain, and all I found was the way back down. And ever since then I've just been walking in my mind around. I was wrong about the blues. Still it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect line, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. I was wrong about the blues. Feels like a minute since we sang that one too. Nice call, nice request. Thank you, tech support. Carl would like to hear If You Were Me. Well, how much fun should we have with that request? I guess I should try it without all the fun. What fun is that? feel like Willie T wrestling two tigers. Feel like Barnum and B trying to advertise it. Feel like if you were me, I would not advise it. Oh, might not make it out of here alive. There's a raccoon behind the trash cans. There's a man in the moon. I'm spinning plates, gotta keep focused on my quick hands, or they'll all come crashing down soon. I feel like Willie T wrestling two tigers. I feel like Barnum and B trying to advertise it. Feel like if you were me, I would not advise it. Oh, might not make it out of here alive. In the sky, there's rolling thunder. In the air, there's a spark. It rains so hard, it's coming up from under the mud where I'm making my mark. I feel like Willie T wrestling two tigers. Feel like Barnum and B trying to advertise it. Feel like if you were me, I would not advise it. Oh, might not make it out of here alive. Ahead, hey, it's not futile. I fall behind, it's not a race. I keep waking on the page a doodle as an eraser falls from outer space. I feel like Willie T wrestling two tigers. I feel like Barnum and B trying to advertise it. I feel like if you were me, I would not advise it. Oh, might not make it out of here alive. Oh my goodness. Again, one more time from the top. I was just trying so hard to remember all the words, and I did. Thank you. Cheers. Yep, I remembered all the words. Isn't that awesome? That's not the sound I was thinking of. I was thinking of this one. I know. It is a fun little ditty. Almost wish I tried it without all the toys, but that's all right. That's the one that we'll be picking that one on a porch somewhere, probably not from a stage somewhere, so we'll be fine. All right, next was The Reminder. All right, let's do the original version for a change. Mix it up a little bit and play it how it actually goes. How about that? Crazy? Hey. How many days have I waved off the miracle to claim I have empirical proof that we are blind? How many ways do I hide from beauty, as if it's my duty to stay left behind? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. How many times have I laid awake wondering when my pirate plundering might come for me? How many crimes have I committed while sleeping, dreaming there's no keeping secrets from the sea? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. For the last little while I've been gathering up my broken mirror, taping it back together to look me in the eye, to tell me that I love me and believe me, 'cause it's true, there's too much to do, a new day is nigh. Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. Light to remind me of love. Nice request. Well, let's go ahead and refresh this list, because I've seen some more come in since I last called it up. Let's do this, Gus. Yeah, here we go. Shining like sunlight, fat king of gods, practice, 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 Hollywood. Oh, goodness. All right. Exploding pen. Oh, that might be a little chance to test out my new kazoo. Boy, it's weird having a fresh, shiny kazoo. It's a little much. Not sure what I think of it. We are fallen, but can aspire. We can go for what's out of reach, and we might just get lucky, and the stretching is something, at least. We are dreamers on pillowed clouds. It's too much trouble to look down. There's a madman wailing out there. There's a rational fear of clowns. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. We are empty, overflowing. We are broken, stronger than before. Oh, I might not know where I'm going. I'm not going back no more. We are not just mother or father. We are not just son or daughter. We are also the great blue heron, standing tall in the shallow water. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. Ah, nice request, Magpie. Thank you. Tomato Head. There's a name I don't think I've ever seen before. Welcome to Nathan's Land. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the music. These are all my songs, and would love it if you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to get notified. I do this 5 nights a week. But I'm getting ready to take a little time off, flying out to California next week to play the High Sierra Music Festival. Oh, it's going to be a dream come true. All right, what was next in the list here? Let's see. All right, Fat King of Gods. I feel like the version that will probably get played at High Sierra is going to be Surprise Me, Mr. Davis, but I'm not going to practice that version. Or should I? Oh, man. When I'm by myself, I do a very different version than I do with the band. I can't believe it either, Magpie. All right, I'll do the Davis version, all by myself. Fat King of Gods, the breaker of bones, owns everything you see for endless miles. In the talk of revolution, vanished under a stone, the mystic sees trembling and smiles. Liberty's children build prison on prison and try to rid us of violence with bombs. Anyone who goes where the wild wind blows knows where we'd be without our loving moms. I know that might sound too dainty, still I'd repeat it, for even the slightest truth can never be defeated. It's a far cry at least from the daily deceit that we play, and we play like it's stuck on repeat. Peace has no leaders to play its cards, and peace may pay its own leader's price. But its tomb will be empty as as it flows from the bars, ringing true like some good advice. Slowly but surely, the world revolves. I think Grace just might be her own resolve. She will dance at every chance aloft till all of the world's problems are solved. As the capitalist masturbates, dreaming of Rand, and the philosopher wonders what she won't be when she's dead, and the artist asks God to flow from his hand, and the pacifist asks Hitler, but what if I said? And the journalist keeps her day job, waving like the sea, like a parade of princesses down the middle of Maine. And the one they locked up for feeling too free, I hope he never stops laughing at those ridiculous chains. The frayed fabric of our modern day blues. We're born in rental, and then pride from our neighbor, and our fears and our fights they label with hues. But what for the child with a dream that comes, that always comes to the innocent heart, the one that says, don't worry, we've always done that which you are about to start. Perhaps destiny's too tedious for tongues wild as these, and freedom's too mysterious when you're down on your knees. But what's been the downfall of all proud societies? Who knows the words? Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly. Woo-wee. Cheers. Sometimes you want a happy song to tap your toes, to sing along, forget your woes, oh, they're gone for now. I hope this qualifies, Tomato Head. Sometimes you want a happy song you can sing all night long. It's about the good sun somehow. They say write what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. Sometimes you want a happy tune to dance you around the room. You never know, might end too soon, and there you are. Sometimes you want a silly little ditty, like in the woods you want the city, in the city you want the stars. They say write what you know. you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. Sometimes you want a happy song, one that's not what you think, like an umbrella in a drink of a vacationing international spy. Sometimes you want a happy song, one that'll make you swing your glass, perhaps splash that mud from your eye. They say write what you know. Are you sure you want to know how that song goes? I don't suppose there's a chance it would make you dance. I got that one's brand new. I got a little turned around there. Ooh, it's fun though. I could hear y'all singing along. I heard that. I could hear it. Did that feel like a cowboy song, Tomato Head? I don't know. I'm sure there's a certain strata of my songs that would fit roughly into that definition. Hollywood, exploding pen at night. Do you believe in ghosts? All right. Where are you at, Tomato Head? Where are you from? I called up my mother the other day, said, are you sitting down? Been kicking ideas around. Are you ready for this? I've been reading Emma Goldman, been hanging out with puppets and circus clowns. I'm beginning to think I'm an anarchist. She said I wouldn't want to live in your world, and right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? So I called up the president, it was the present tense, said, are you sitting down? Kicking ideas around. Are you ready for this? I've been thinking about Gandhi, about Martin Luther King, just read the Sermon on the Mount. I'm beginning to think I'm a pacifist. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world, and right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? So I called up the preacher, said I'm glad that I could reach you. Are you sitting down? Been kicking ideas around. Are you ready for this? Oh no, I'm thinking every great story I ever read is God's glory, and it can't be bound. Reading William Blake, for heaven's sake, that's where I found Jesus. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world, and right then I knew called up myself. I even called me thyself. I said, are you sitting down? Been kicking ideas around. Are you ready for this? That's a heck of a tale. That's a mighty tall whale you keep chasing round. And if I was you, I'd write some radio hits. I said I wouldn't want to live in your world, but right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? Poor boy do. What can a poor boy do? Close enough. Welcome to practice, folks. I looked over towards the beginning of that song. I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Cheers. Our glass is empty already. How long has it been empty? I didn't even notice it happened. Man, that just flew right by me. Goodness gracious. We just got started, too. Well, what's our leaving song here? Let me go back and look. Golly jeepers. What is our leaving song? Maybe at night. Haven't seen Richard in a moment. Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And, yeah, time's speeding up. We're going to be there before we know it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Swaby, what's up? Couple more nights of practice. Kyle is out of town, so Jabberjohn will not be happening tomorrow. So I guess we're taking a little summer break here. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Boy, can you get away with lyrics like that anymore? Can people pull that off still? I don't know. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind? I'm just not sure about that. Thank you, Brenda. It's so good to see everybody. And it was fun to get Lex back into the studio. We're firing up the engines here on the home front. It's a good feeling. When the sun hides its eyes beneath the moon under starry skies, it's when I rise at night. The world is mine. When the town is sound asleep, that's when I laugh, that's when I weep. Oh, for going deep at night, the world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and soaked along the seas. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. once the blue has turned to black, after love has had its heart attack, I pull the curtains back at night. The world is mine. Once the din, oh no, once the din of the city pales next to the songs of the nightingales, oh, that never fails at night. The world is mine. Stuffed and sewed along the seams. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. Mercy, I tell you what, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow night like clockwork. You can sync up your sundial to me. Set your geyser. Y'all keep up the good work out there now. Give them heaven. Show mercy. Be silly, be honest, and always trust your cape. I'll keep practicing.